Someone a goat. Sorry, I didn't know that.
I just didn't know. Charlie, you wouldn't.
If you like, if that's what it means, it's fine.
Let's just say that, Holly, shall we?
Anyway,
what
set
are you
the
talking
scene.
about?
If you're going to watch Six Nations at any point, today is the day, isn't it?
It is the day. It's exciting. We're all friends now. I can't see this lasting to the end of the day, though, because we're at this point where anyone can win it, from Ireland, from Wales, and from England.
Not Scotland.
Not Scotland, I'm afraid. Although Scotland could have a very crucial part to play. Now, Wales look to be the clear leaders at the minute. They're the only ones left going for the Grand Slam. They've won 4 out of 4 games. They need to beat Ireland, though. If they don't beat Ireland, then it comes down to the next game, which is between England and Scotland. If Scotland beat England, it'll go to Ireland. If England beats Scotland, it goes to England. Lights out. But, of course, if Wales win at the very beginning, then none of that matters. Game over. Confused?
So if Wales wins today, it's done?
If Wales beat Ireland, it's done. Don't worry about it.
OK.
Game over. They've won the Grand Slam. They've won the Six Nations. It is a little bit for this job.
Well, no, because Charlie was just like, what's an eagle? And you kind of forget, don't you, when you're talking in sporting terms? We'd say birdie means better.
Right.
A birdie is one less.
Eagle, birdie, goat, we know everything now, don't we?
We're bringing the
whole animal kingdom right now. Speaking of goats, greatest of all time.
Hey, when it comes to the rugby.
Yes.
And this picture, we've got representation from 3 of the teams.
Yes, that's right.
The reason being?
Because the 3 teams left in the competition who can still win the title. They are 3 of the home nations as well. It's Ireland, Wales and England, which makes things very interesting indeed.
So Scotland,
I'm afraid not enough points for them. And Wales, the only ones left in the competition who can win the Grand Slam. They've won 4 out of 4 games. One more against Ireland today would do it. They would win the title, but if they were to lose to Ireland, then suddenly that tie between Scotland and England becomes very interesting indeed. So it's Super Saturday, that's what we call it, in the 6th. Oh, Mike giving a whole new meaning to getting back on the horse there. You had managed it very well, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was brilliant. You're really high up.
Especially, yeah.
Well, no, it is. I mean, it sounds really basic, but you're really, really high up on a moving animal.
It's true. Especially when there's 2 of them at the one time, both on straddling the horse. It's all very uncomfortable.
We'll see a bit later on more on Six Nations as well. We're going to be live, aren't we? Where are we going? We're going to Cardiff.
It's a busy weekend, all in all, and what with Cheltenham as well. I mean, it's just been a brilliant weekend for sports.
Do you just want to do your quick prediction for the Six Nations today?
Oh, now you're asking.
It's very quick.
Very quickly. My predictions are what I want. My prediction would probably be that Wales will win it. But as much as I would love to open it up, Ireland to beat Wales and open it up and see what happens between England and Scotland.
It's a Wales win.
You think it's a Wales win?
But come on, Ireland.
There we go. 8:45 is the time.
Come on, England as well, just to keep the balance.
We'll all fall out by the end of this.
We will. Holly, thank you.
Just to be home watching the final of the Six Nations. Exactly. There are 3 teams who can still win the title, technically. Now, Wales are the only team left who can still win the Grand Slam. They've won 4 games out of 4. But if Ireland beat them today, they might spoil their party, because then it'll depend on that result between Scotland and England. Because if England lose to Scotland, then it's Ireland's. If they beat Scotland, then it's England's.
So if Wales loses, it has no chance of...
That's it. Game over. Once Wales win, they've
won it.
Yes.
But if Wales loses to Ireland, then it's England or Scotland. Only they can.
Then it's down to England or Ireland.
England or Ireland.
Basically,
don't worry,
as we sit
alone.
here this morning, 3 teams could win.
Exactly.
And that's just how you want it on the last day.
Exactly. And it's not very often that we get it just like this. Such a grand finale. You know, with the 3 teams, Wales, England, Ireland, still in contention. As I say, victory for Wales.
Six Nation matches. I urge you to watch the anthems beforehand, because sometimes in sport, people aren't that bothered.
Yes.
But in that place, on that day, today, I mean, it really does. It gets me every time when I watch, and I watch a lot of rugby. But I think it's one of those moments that you don't have to be a fan of the sport necessarily to get that moment.
It seems to bring out a lot in people at home watching. You know that.
Well, big sporting events, even if they're not a regular sport, you can just embrace the atmosphere, can't you?
And you know, it's funny you mentioned that today, Charlie. I mean, with Rory Best, the Ireland captain, this is likely to be his last.
Honestly, every time you watch him in the anthems, there is emotional drama written all over his face.
All over his face. So he will be one worth watching in Wales-Ireland today. Watch out for Rory Best, captain of Ireland now. More action, though, this weekend with the new Formula 1. Oh, I have to hand it to Mike. He looked very graceful, didn't he?
Yes.
And he's had bad experiences with horses, so
Yeah. And he got back on the horse.
Give it to him all the time. Thanks very much, Holly. Enjoy your afternoon of hunkering down
I hope
and
I
watching.
will. We'll still be friends, I promise.
9